And welcome back to Financial Literacy with Mr. Newbold. The new item I'd like to show you today that I saved for was a very beautiful, looks like a sword, doesn't it? It is a sword. It's called Excalibur. I'd heard King Arthur, maybe? Maybe? Well, this is actually ooh, nice. It's actually an envelope opener with a sheath. Pretty cool. Bought it from England. So lots of things that you can do as savings, and that's what we're going to talk about today, savings and investments. Okay, and I've got some cool, neat things to show you as well for my own personal savings. And let's start off. Actually, I'm going to teach you a little tip here. This is what I do in my online master's degree that I'm working on. And that, of course, is, maybe you already do it, going through the assignment first, looking at the homework and the questions. And then maybe copy that already to a document like this. Go to save. If you haven't already done this, you can go here to savings, copy what the assignment is like that. Right click on it like this, go to copy, then go to your, take a look at my desktop, go to your start button, go to open office, or if you have Word, either of those will work. And then so what you're going to do is you can have it like maybe off to the side. Have you ever done that before? Push paste. And then you can like minimize it, make it small this way, or even make it small this way. You can keep coming back to it. And so as you go through the assignment, you can stop and answer questions as you see it, because we've got a few websites for you to look through. So just kind of a cool tip. If you haven't already done so, probably copy and save these documents, right? Go to File, Save As, call it Assignment 2.05, and then maybe save it, let's see here, 2.05, and then maybe save it somewhere on your desktop. You could add a new folder with that special thing, beep, and you could type in like Financial Literacy Homework, push OK. Now you're in that assignment, and then just push save, and then you've got that. You want to save all your assignments. You never know with Moodle, sometimes we could lose things. When they update my web page, sometimes they can confuse or mix things with the programming. So anyway, so have that there. So from the website, what does the reference staying liquid mean? I think we already talked about that earlier in the last chapter, in the last two chapters. What does Albert Einstein call the most powerful force in the universe? Is it gravity? I don't know. You'll have to look. Maybe not. Probably not. What do you think happens to the value of investments that grow slower than inflation? The value of investments that grow slower than inflation. How much would you have to invest per month starting at age 20? A lot of people get this one wrong, so careful on number 4. List only 2 of the several long-term places the web page says you can save to avoid having savings eaten away. 2 long-term places to avoid inflation. Those answers there. Number 6, number 7. Okay, the web page says people should pay off high-interest loans and credit before starting long-term investments. What do you think happens to your total earnings if you pay higher interest? And extra say you should save about 10% of the income. How many dollars per month do you think you should save as a minimum? So you're going to answer these questions. But we'll go ahead and keep that down there for now. And so it's just down here. You can see minimized. And so now we go back to the very beginning, and I'm just going to talk a little bit. So this is a cool lesson because I'm going to share some cool investment things with you that I've done that have been very successful. You might not believe me, have you, about that $6,000 that we've saved, but I'll show you today. So we're talking about bank savings, CDs, money market accounts again. That's like a mutual kind of stock investment that the bank does to help you increase, to have a better interest rate so your money increases faster. But higher risk, maybe you won't get any interest. And you're like, darn it. So it just depends, right? They have advantages and disadvantages. Savings versus investments. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you this now, okay? So this is my online computer share money market. I've got 4 stock right now. So if I click on details, this is my Walmart stock. Tell your parents, can we invest in Walmart, please, Mom and Dad, and just save for college or books or anything? And that's what I did, and I made lots of interest and money doing it. So you see here that it's worth $321. What? That's fantastic, right? Remember that laptop I showed you? It was only $225. I could buy another one. So I've been saving up this whole year since January, and that's how much I've saved up. I've been putting just $70 away into stock every month. Sounds like a lot, huh? And then what you'll see if I go here to my historical transactions, that's the proof that really stock does work. Walmart's a safer stock, I think, than others. Some might really skyrocket and some might drop out. Walmart, I've seen just over the years that it's been pretty consistently rising. Sometimes it goes back down, but you don't really, I just figured it's like a savings plan. I won't lose my money, which I haven't done. In fact, I traded when it was at 7.89, nearly 79, right? It's at 77 right now. So I did a good turn there. Do you see that in May? 6,000, that's a lot of money, right? That's pretty dang sweet, right? So cool. Stock investments. Let me go ahead and log off here and go ahead and get rid of this. That's cool. I've got 321 bucks in my stock, so that's a nice emergency. Oh, that's not an emergency savings, is it? Because I don't really have access to that. That's more of a what? That's right, a long-term investment. Long-term investment, okay? So those have a long-term investment. You got a length of time is generally longer. It's not liquidable. You can't get it out. The investments have higher potential return. Savings, if I just had in a bank account, would be lower to get back. It'd just barely save maybe 5 cents a month. I'm not better. I have a lot of savings. I just don't get a lot back. Hopefully the market picks up and then we'll get better savings. Okay. There's costs and fees, penalties for having those things. What's cool is that I work at Walmart, so they actually add to my stock as well. They kind of match me a little bit, 18 or 15% I think it is. So liquidity, we already talked about that. We're nearly there. So all you're going to be doing now is going to be going through 3 different assignments with quite a few links and just going over those websites and then answering those homework questions. Okay. So here's your savings versus investments. Complete the 3 URL activities below. So push Control and click on that link. That'll pop up another tab. Driving your future. So it talks about saving savvy, power of financial knowledge, getting ready to invest. Those are actually just the 3 things you're going to look at. Because if you look here, saving savvy, power of financial, and ready to invest. So you don't need to come back here. Just stay on this website. And so here's our introduction. Where should I put my short-term savings? In the bank, into stock like Mr. Newbold, but I don't want to lose money. I don't know. Probably just a good savings account or Walmart stock. But don't quote me on it. It's your choice. Don't come back to me and say, Mr. Newbold told me. Okay, sorry. That was just my own opinion. But it's a good opinion. And you saw how much money I saved by doing it. I know it took 4, 5, 6 years. It took a long time, but it was worth it because now we can get this great home. And so let's see here. So you're going to go through this. You're going to go through Saving Savvy. Remember how it felt to receive your first paycheck? What if you had a lot of money like me? That'd be great. So where should I put my short-term savings? That's already here. So 5 years or less, probably want to put it in a savings vehicle where it stays liquid if you need it. Buy something like a laptop that you can't get with just one paycheck because you got to pay your bills. But you could save over time and then get a cool laptop, like I did. But I suggest you could also, if you don't want to touch the money, you could put it into stock. That's a really good investment right now, especially with the economy. Find a good stock and watch it go up and down. Let's go over to power of financial knowledge. Might talk about Albert Einstein in this one. Ooh, what's the most powerful in the universe? Cool. So then if you put $100 in a savings and earn 5% return, you'll end up with $105 at the end of the year. 5% return. And then 110 and 25 and an extra quarter rather than $110 at the end of 2 years. So see that little quarter? That's compounding. Doesn't seem like a lot, but if you start putting a lot and it starts compounding a lot and you keep adding more to it, boom, 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 I got $6,000, Mr. Newbold. That's amazing. Thanks for telling me. You're welcome. Okay, so then look through there. You want to look at compound interest to see yourself about long-term, like how long it takes. Let's push the control button and go to that compound interest. Because I think one of the question was talking about value of investments. How long? I think it's number 3, did I say? No. Ooh, we found the answer to number 2, didn't we? And let's see here. How much would you have to invest per month during age 20 till 65 at 10% interest to become a millionaire? So now we're going to look at that. Oop, page not found. Okay, I guess we're not going to that one. That's kind of weird, huh? But let's go ahead into getting ready to invest, and I'm hoping that will help us out as well. Okay, so it says here, we're assuming you're 20 years right now. You want to retire at age 65. It says here that if you put it into stocks, Walmart, or mutual funds, average return of 10% a year based on information, you would need to start saving at this much a year or that much a month. And then you'll be able to become a millionaire, right? So that's pretty cool. And I would like to be a millionaire. Would you? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you'd love to become a millionaire. Okay, so keep in mind this figure doesn't include any future employee-sponsored retirement plans or assets you already have. Baseball card coming. I got baseball cards, basketball, football, or stuff from your savings from your grandparents. So you can enter that into Bloomberg and figure that out. Okay, but that'll help you out here. And so we'll go ahead and go back. You're going to answer those questions, and we're all done for now. And I'll see you in Types and Investments in 2.06. So go ahead and finish that assignment and turn that in. And we will talk to you soon. Take care and bye for now. Bye-bye.